All right, oil change number 2 for the day for me. Got to do my pickup now. It's 2018 F150 with the 3.5 EcoBoost. This is 5 quarts, but 6 quarts of 530 synthetic blend Motorcraft, and then I've got a Motorcraft FL500S. Where's the number at? Yeah, FL500S oil filter to go on it. Would I recommend Motorcraft? Yeah, that's what the book says to use. That's what I use. I don't care what you use. You can use whatever you want to, and I'm not going to argue with you about it. So feel free to comment down below your oil of choice or your recommendation. This is what I use. You can use whatever you want. So yeah, let's dive in. So first things first, a little component identification. Familiarize yourself with everything under the hood. Washer fluid, coolant reservoir. I got my truck jacked up so you can't hardly see it, but the oil fill is right here on the driver's side valve cover-ish area. Dipstick is right behind it with the yellow pull tab on it. Air filter, brake fluid. That's really it. So everything up top here I got set up. So now it's time to put the gloves on, crawl underneath. We're going to drain the oil, swap out the filter after we take down whatever fabric, skid plate, whatever it is that somehow still exists on this truck after 106,000 miles now. But yeah, we're gonna get the oil drained, filter, and then top it back off with oil, and that's really it. It's pretty simple. Okay, we are onto the front of the truck now. Right up front here, between the front cross member here, you look up inside there, you'll see there's our oil filter. It's sitting on the front of the engine, the back of it facing forward. Some things to note. This right here, there's a little pan underneath that filter to catch the oil. So this right here is a drain up front. And then if you come back here and look through this little opening, you can see that right there is another drain. So don't be surprised when you pull that oil filter off, oil is going to drain from here and back there, and especially since I have my truck jacked up a little bit, the oil is going to tend to run out the back. So make sure your pan has both those areas covered. Roll back here. This is the other shield that I had to take off. There's 4 bolts, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Those come off so that you can access your oil drain plug, which is this guy right here. So it's always conveniently located next to the sway bar. That's how you can always find your drain plug, is it's conveniently located next to your sway bar. As you can see, this truck's had multiple oil changes, and the drain plug kind of shows a little bit of roundage offage there. And I believe this is going to be the same as my Explorer I just did. Ooh, 15's a little loose. I might want to try a 14. You don't really want to strip these out because that's bad. Also, like this wrench is a 12 point, it might be wise to get a 15 millimeter 6-sided socket on a ratchet and use it instead, which is what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna get the oil drained out of there, and then get our filter changed, and then we got to put our skid plate back on. And do yourself a favor, these bolts that you took out for that skid plate, put a little anti-seize on them. Do yourself a favor for next time. Okay, so we got socket now. Oop. Oop. Alright. Now, if I recall correctly, this one's not super fun to do. Gotta make sure you get everything lined up just right. Just like I showed this in my last video too. When you're taking out a drain plug, put your index pointer finger on the drain plug and twist with your ring and thumb fingers, keeping pressure on it. I'm gonna roll my sleeve just in case. Keeping pressure on it so that it doesn't just fall out. And then when it's all the way unthreaded, if you're quick enough, there's a lot of things in the way here. We're getting there. We're getting to be all the way unthreaded. We can go just like that. And that's all the oil I got on me. I meant to catch that drain plug. See, look at this just awesomeness of a design. Thing pissing oil everywhere. Fantastic. All from that sway bar. It's okay. We got pig mat somewhere. Always got pigment. Okay, we're gonna let this drain, and then we're gonna clean up our mess, put the plug back in, and then we'll do our filter. Okay, I've got my oil filter loose up in there. I'm gonna finish spinning it off by hand. And then, yep, so there's one stream. Came out the back, and of course we missed a little bit, go figure. Spin. Come on, get up. I just dumped the filter out of that little tray and let it pour out in the back there. And I'll flip it up right. Bring it down here. Always make sure your seal is still in your oil filter. If that gets stuck on the filter head up there and you don't catch it and you put your new oil filter on, you're gonna have a bad day, because you're gonna fill your vehicle with oil and start it, and it's gonna puke all that oil out faster than you could even put it back in. So yeah, all right, we're gonna get our new filter spun back on there. We're gonna let this drip, leave this paint underneath here. All right, we're back up top now. I got the put my glove back on, sorry. Got the drain plug is in, drain plug is tight, oil filter is on, oil filter is tight. I did put the skid plate cover, noise reduction, whatever thing back up on, and I seized the bolts for next time because they were kind of rusty. So now the only thing left to do is top it off with whatever 530 oil that you prefer to use. Again, I use the Motorcraft, it's recommended right in the book. 6 quarts, I believe. Yeah, make sure and put your oil fill cap back on, start it, check for leaks, make sure you didn't double gasket your oil filter, and then you know, double check your oil level, and that's really it. It's pretty simple. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. Dadgummit, stay good, we'll see you later.